Welcome to VFA Learning. Video 3 contains the features of the assessment and observation. First, let's look at the assessments. So across the top, click on the icon that says Assessments. Here you'll be able to view your incomplete assessments and completed assessments. We're going to look at how to save an assessment, how to submit an assessment, how to attach a file to an assessment, the status of your assessments, posting a comment for a question. Okay, so let's view how to save an assessment. What you'll do is click to view the assessment that you wish to work on. Up the top here has your task requirements, so read these carefully. So we are required to answer the following questions. Here you can type in what you like. We'll just put in test for now. I'll answer a few. So to save this assessment, we can scroll all the way down to the bottom. Make sure you declare that this is your own work. Add your password in and press save. It will take you back to your dashboard, but when you go back to your assessments, you will view that the status has now changed to started. Now we will look at how to submit an assessment. So again, viewing that assessment or any assessment that you wish to view. Before submitting, you'll be required to answer all questions. So I'll quickly go through and just answer a few. So to save this assessment, we can scroll all the way down to the bottom. Make sure you declare that this is your own work. Add your password in and press save. It will take you back to your dashboard, but when you go back to your assessments, you will view that the status has now changed to started. Now we will look at how to submit an assessment. So again, viewing that assessment or any assessment that you wish to view. Before submitting, you'll be required to answer all questions. So I'll quickly go through and just pop in an answer for every question. Okay, now that we have answered all the questions, once again declare that it's your own answers, enter your password, then press submit. Go into your assessments again, and your status has now changed to submitted. This is now being submitted into the presenter's correction list, which now is waiting for corrections. Once your assessment has been marked, you will receive the answer whether you have incorrect answers and you are required to go back and change the answers, or your assessment will move to the completed pile. Once a presenter has marked your assessment, it will come back into your assessment lists, and it will be either in the incomplete assessments, and the status would have changed from submitted to incorrect answers, or it will be in the completed assessment list and the status would state completed. We are now going to have a look at how to attach a file to your assessment. So we'll look at Psychology Assessment Task 1 here. And again here you can see your task requirements. Be sure to read those carefully. We are required to attach a file here. So we'll go to Upload a File. Make sure you search where your file is and ensure that there's no grammar or punctuation in your file name, as that will cause it not to be able to be opened. Attach my document here. Here it says cancel. Wait until that disappears and for it to fully upload before pressing submit. So once again, declare that it's your own answers, enter your password, and submit. And if we go back into that assessment, you'll be able to see that our file has now been attached. We will now have a look at the different statuses of the assessments. So as you can see, not started, that could be a new assessment has popped up or you just have not started it yet. Next one is started, so you might have answered a few questions, saved it and want to come back to it later. Incorrect answers is once a presenter has marked your assessment and you may have one or two questions incorrect. You can then click view and go back to re-answer those questions and submit it once again. Also, you can see over here on the right hand side that you've got a completed assessment. It's always good to go back into your completed assessments and view any comments that your assessor may have left for you. We will now look at posting a comment for a question. So you might not understand one of the questions that it is sitting in your assessment. Okay, so now we can see here we got this answer incorrect, so we can add a comment here. I don't understand the question, and you can post that. We can then resubmit that, and your assessor will get that a comment and then reply also via that comment. Okay, now that we've finished the features of the assessments icon, let's look at the observations. Observations are your practical assessments which you will be marked against. So we can click on here to view your observation. Once again, you'll have your task requirements, and below you'll be able to see what you'll be marked against. Some observations, you'll see this one here, so your documented exercise program attached to observation 1A. You'll then have to go into the assessment list, look at 1A, and attach that program for that observation. Once you have completed an observation and you were deemed competent, your presenter will get you to sign off your observation. It will then move into the completed pile. This now sums up video 3. Go on to video 4 to see the features of the emails, discussions, and the media library.